Okay, so this is another triangular one, but it's giving me less. For one particular model van installation company, it takes more than 8 hours to install a camera for 16.7% of the van type. A company also has a minimum of 4 and a maximum of 10. So I've got a minimum and maximum. It's at least rectangular, could be triangular, and it says assume the same distribution as part 1, which was triangular, and is still applicable. Find the mode, so we want the most common. So let's have a little draw up of what we got. Let's do this. So okay, so I've got a minimum of 4 and I've got a maximum of 10, and I know on the mode, well, the mode's going to be somewhere here, wherever it is, but I do know that in there is 0.167. I've got an area in there where it is 8, so it's different to the last one. So that little area in there is 8. Okay, so how am I going to do that? I need, well, I know that I know that the area equals the half times the base times the height, and I know that the area is 0.167, and in the end I'm going to find that, but I've got a half times my base, which is 2, times my height, and so look, a half times 2 is 1, so I know that the height at that particular point is equal to 0.167. So let's have a look at the formula and see what we can get from here. We have to rub this stuff out because it's from the last question. And so in this situation, I have that A is equal to 4 and B is equal to 10, and this particular X value there is 8, and that height, I know the height there as well, and so because I know the height across here is equal to 0.167, I can, this thing here is the height, which I can get from here, and it's on the right hand side of the peak, because this is quite a small probability. I'm going to be using this formula. It's going to give me the height, so I'm going to be able to do that. 0.167 is equal to 2 outside of B, which is 10, take away A, which is in this case 8, all over B, which is 10, B minus A, 10 take away 4, and then I've got B minus C, so 10 take away what I'm after, the C, which is where the mode is. Okay, and so I've got here, you can see I've got an equation which I need to solve. 0.167, and I've got 10 minus 8 is 2, times 2 is 4, 10 take away 4 is 6, outside of 10 minus C. Okay, and okay, now I could solve that as, oh, that's not a 6, that's a C. I could solve that as per usual using my algebra skills, but if you didn't have algebra skills, you can cheat and use your calculator. I'll just show you how to do that, and I'll show you both if you want, but it's going to be a long video. On your calculator, menu, if you go to equation, because that's what we're looking at, and solver, which is F3. Okay, I'm going to write it in. 0.167 is equal to, and I've got an equal there, so I'm going to go shift that thing, and I'm going to have to be careful with these brackets, right? So I'm going to go 4 divided by bracket 6 bracket 10 minus, I'll use that for x, and then bracket, shuttle that in. That's how I write that, and enter, and then I have to do solve, and there you go, my x is equal to 6, and so my c is equal to 6, so therefore mode equals 6, and I think I'll just leave it at that.